Hello there, fellow constructors. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Space Haven Finding Eden. Episode 28, Working as a Builder for the Merchants. Pathfinder, we have an unexpected development. We've received a communique from a group identifying themselves as the Flaming Sword, and they want to talk with you specifically. We have suspected for a while that some of the organization is behind the suppressed stellar data and the missing and murdered biocompatibility scientists and even our own missing scout. But we had no solid intel until now. This is a group responsible. If this is a group responsible, they asking to speak with you directly is a major change and not a comforting one. Agreed. They asked to meet at a remote location and they made it clear you're to come alone. If there's any sign that you have backup, they won't show. I do not trust them. You have been an invaluable asset to us, Pathfinder, and if this group is hostile to us and our mission, then probably just know how crucial you are. It smells too much like a trap. On the other hand, we need more information, and their motives might be genuine. I suspect if they really wanted the Pathfinder out of the way, they wouldn't have to resort to setting up a meeting. I acknowledge your caution, Colonel, but we cannot afford to ignore this. Not when Eden is finally creeping within our reach. After all, if we don't know who we're up against, then we can't prepare for them. Yes, sir, Pathfinder. If you are willing to take the risk, that's your call. Please be aware that I cannot provide assistance to protect you. We have little idea who this Flaming Sword are, what they want, or what they are capable of. Prepare accordingly. Okay, I'm going to accept for credits. And so we need to go to this sector. Oh god, that's a lot of hops. Let's go via this way. I hope Zeitgeist Folly has like enough fuel for this. Stop asking me to do missions. It's annoying. I'm not dropping anything because this is a timed mission. Stop it, stop it, stop it. And the water storage leak was resolved. Yes, of course it was, because I am amazing and just decided to veer off the path a little bit, and it was exactly where the water was. Yep. 100% streamer luck. Alright, in Zeitgeist Folly, they have enough hypersleep. Perfect. So no one's on ISP. Gravitational anomaly. Not stopping. Sorry. I still have enough hyperfuel. Cool. So let's just keep going. Jump here. Jump here. Jump here. Drop out. Gravitational anomaly. I'm definitely not attacking a Merchant Federation ship. All right. We need to get to the other side of this solar system. This is a scannable sector, so... Wait, which one is... this one is? I'll go that way. Boop. We found a moon or something. Yeah. Come on, move. Move. Oh, one or more ships out of hyperfuel. Fine. Well, it's not mine. Oh, robots. So you... New trade. Or maybe I just transfer? It's indicating no O2 only because it, like, paused. It just... It doesn't calculate O2 while in... Like, that stuff is in a frozen state. So it's not what you think it is. I have hyperfuel. Do they have hyperfuel? It would be weird if they didn't have enough fuel to, like, make the trip. Oh my god, stop it. Yeah, they really don't. They have... What engines is this? So they don't have... Those are the X1s. Right? I think... Hang on a minute. Yeah. That's the X1 hyperdrives. Okay. Got it. Transfer resources. Hyperfuel to... Oops. I don't usually do a lot of fleet stuff. Which is why this is more cumbersome than I'm fumbling through it more than I should. So, we need to transfer hyperfuel to them. Select transfer target. Or actually, let's just try to contact them real quick. See if they'll, like, request it. Let's trade. Because what's weird is, like, they're not accepting it for trade. Like, I can't actually give it to them. They can buy it. But if I can buy it from them, then it screams they have enough hyperfuel, which is really confusing. I mean, I could sell them Hyperium. Let's just do that real quick. But they do have the same drives as me. But if they have 5 hyperfuel, like, you know what it is? It could be that they just need to do the logistics to refuel their end. No, but they still say no hyperjumps. Yeah, it's like they need to haul it to their drives or something. Transfer target. I don't even know what I'm doing here. I want to transfer them hyperfuel, but it doesn't move item. It's not really item. I don't really know how to solve this. But until they do, I'm kind of grounded here, which means I can't actually do the mission. Which is a problem. Huh. And they're not asking for any? Just need to wait? Yeah, I don't know. Something tells me it's not a waiting thing, because I no longer see Hyperium in their well, it's weird. Oh yeah, maybe this is for the station, but they're not willing to buy it. So that's all. The problem is I can't sell it to them. But it does look like I don't have these resources in the fleet. So, yeah, bear with me, and sorry about this. Oh, this is just items, though. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I actually don't know how to transfer between... Because I know if they were, like, in my fleet properly, I know how to transfer between, like, ships in the fleet when you own it, but I don't own it, which makes it different. I'll try something. Where is the hyperfuel anyway? Because, like, it's also not something you could physically pick up. So it's not like I can, like, bring it over or whatever. And I'm not... It might be like I need a cargo dock, but I feel like that's a weird solution. Because, I feel like you shouldn't need a cargo dock. So so this might just be like a weird, isolated incident of like, whoops, we hit a weird... Oh, no, there they go. They just didn't fuel it up. Yeah, they had the fuel. I don't... Okay, I guess they weren't doing the logistics of refueling until I, like, told them we're leaving or something. I don't know. They were lazy. Yeah, we hit, like, an edge case weirdness. It's fine. We have a solution now. So we're heading here. In this system. And they want me to clear this asteroid and then build a station on it. So now, explore the station. Once explored, claim, and then build on it. So let's go do that. Cool, done. And now, claim. So this is our asteroid. And next step, start building a small hull space and place an airlock and continue by building a cargo port for the next station. Use an asteroid cargo port for stations built on top of asteroids. Wait until the cargo port has been built, and then build the facilities that is required. So we need a cargo port, and then eventually storage capacity, power generation, stuff like that. Got it. So... small hull space. So let's do a cargo port. Oh, yeah, we need asteroid cargo port. And we'll put that here. And then we'll need a small hull space. Oh, not symmetry, please. I'll make it really small for now. And then, an airlock. Once that's built. Now, one interesting thing is they obviously have a car. Oh, is this mine now? This might be mine. It might be relinquished to me or something. That way I'm not, like, paying out of pocket for this. They still have claim on it for now. But we are building the cargo port, so maybe what they'll do is once the cargo port's built, it will dock here. Airlock. You don't want to build that way. Okay. Maybe like that. Not enough build tools. Okay, well, go carry them over from our home. There we go. Cargo port. Perfect. Can I tell this to release? Yes. Oh. Hold on, I'm gonna save first. Just in case. I feel like this should be materials made available for me to build the thing. But just in case I'm doing it in the wrong order. Release. Because I think it should go here, and then I should, you know, be able to use this. Yeah, okay. Good. There. Yep, logistics overwhelmed, I know. Alright. Nice. One thing I could do, because there's no mining to be done here, is I am going to release the Silent Rider and build another temporary builder, and then reclaim the Silent Rider once we leave. Yeah, okay, so next release any cargo shuttles designated, and then build the facilities. Cool. So I did that in the correct order. Nice. Alright, then over here we want an airlock. Done. And then we are going to need to build the rest of the owl. So it might make sense for the first thing we do being large storage, and I'm just going to keep large storage outside. So there'll be 2 large storages on the asteroid's surface. Because storage doesn't need to be vacuum tight or anything like that. Do you want a hull stabilizer? You do. Okay, got it. You want power generator. Okay. So between these 2 storages, that will be all the storage required on this thing. And now we can fix the logistics of, like, setting it up. Alright, power generation. So this thing is going to need, like, a system score. Because I don't have free system points. Does it specify what that looks like? No. So, at the cheapest, let's try to add up the system points. At the cheapest, this power generation is... you know, actually, what is solar in this system? 84? I think I'm just going to do a normal power generator anyway. So at the cheapest, this is 2 system points for the power generator. It wants a tools facility, which is a resource, which I don't think is any system points. It wants a kitchen and toilet, which I don't think are any kitchen points. So, that would be food, kitchen, which is not a system point, and then the toilet, I don't believe is either. Where is the toilet? X1 toilet is furniture? No. Facilities? Facilities, probably, yeah. Not a system. Okay, oxygen generators 2. Which is not system points. Gas scrubber, water collector, water purifier. Not system. Water collector and water purifier. Water purifier is on a high capacity grid, which is worth noting. So we need at least 1 more system point for a high capacity grid node. So that's 3 total. Hull stabilizer is, I think, system points as well. 2 more, so that's 5 total. Medical cabinet, operations console, and shuttle hangar. So the shuttle hangar is non-system point. And then the operations console is not system point. So we only really like 5. So the system core that adds 12 should be enough. So I'm going to build a core here. And then a hull stabilizer here. And this will be like the hull room. Once built. Let's go make sure it doesn't break down with a heater, a power generator. So if we are adding, this will be like the systems room. And I'll make it a little bit larger so I can fit more in it. Power and you know, the other critical operational system stuff. And do I have that second builder? I do, I think. Alright, so in a minute we'll have actual power here. And I don't actually know if we have, like, Energium on this system, but we'll... If it is... Yep, there's Energium. Okay, we'll be powered on. Sweet. Alright, then system... Hull stabilize... Put that there. And I hope someone does this job. Oh, you know what? Someone needs to unload that. But it's almost done unloaded. This cargo container is almost emptied. Yeah, okay, power's on. Good, 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 good. Okay. Awesome. The other things that are like mission critical for this zone. Alright, so the hull stabilizer's in. We are going to want beds. So let's build a separate bedroom. It needs 5 beds. So something like that, where it's like... one... where we'll have a door here, and then it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Hull stability achieved. Cool. And then we'll do... Oh, cool. The weapon attachments got done. So we're researching the prefrontal microcontrollers, and what do we research next is going to be up to you. There it is. So just a reminder, ship systems would be like turrets or targeting jammer. Industry would be probably assembler or advanced disassembly. Weapons, maybe we'll go the way of plasma. Medical would be more just another one of the augmentations. Robots would be the chimp walker bot for the robot architecture. Robotics is the salvage robot. Advanced learning, hauler, or grain and hops. Quick breakdown of what to expect. Alright, then, once this is done, I'll build a kitchen leisure area here. So we need a kitchen and toilet, which will be in this section. And then, like, a life support section here. And build walls between them, for them to be individually sectioned off. Oh, military alliance incoming. Nice. And the cargo... Oops. Has been delivered. Nice. Alright, in the mission critical area, maybe we'll do... oxygen generator in here, and then a gas scrubber. I don't see why not. And we need 2 oxygen generators, so let's build a second one in here as well. As I said, 2. And then the other thing we could do is a water purifier and water collector. So if we have the water purifier here, we're going to want a water collector here, and then we're going to want a small power node here. Looks like we'll do robotics. Salvage robot will be next. Or actually... Yeah, that's fine. Okay, it is becoming oxygenated once water's delivered. We do need a tool facility here. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten. So, furniture. It wants 5 beds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll put a wall in here. And as the facility gets built more, I'll put more walls in. Now, as far as the resource goes, I need a tools facility, and I just don't have the space at the moment to, like, shove this in anywhere. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to build Hall and, like, build this out a little bit more for a little bit more room so I can add more of the facility type stuff. But it's night crew right now, which is why, like, progress halted. Trade. Is there any trade for these military ships that we want? From the Yoda. Let's sell our poops. And our nuts. Eat my nuts, eat my poop. That was trade with the Nighthawk. And then the Indestructible, which looks like a brick. A Nokia phone, maybe. You want my meat and my nuts. No, you don't want my nuts. Yo, my meat and my... Oh, you don't want the poops. Alright, that's fine. Oh, you don't have enough money for this, apparently, so give me beer. And give me... Energium? I don't know. Yeah, that's fine. Any of my doctors been scaling up a bit? I don't see a notice difference there. Don't see one there. No, I don't see any advanced training yet. Got it. Alright, tool facility is going in. And this is going to be a high priority. It was also required for the completion of this station anyway, so, you know. We'll need it regardless. And perfect. Reduce the range. And now we have a water purifier and water collector. In this spot, actually, cancel that. Let's put the toilet, because this looks like a good bathroom. So, facility, X1 toilet, done. We still... Oh, we do have a tools facility. Why isn't it... This is weird. Trade station says, have a... Oh, it just updated, okay. Also wants a medical cabinet. We can put that there. It wants a shuttle hangar. So, system, airlock, shuttle hangar for asteroids. We'll have them shuttle in... Here, maybe? Near the airlock. Ops console. This is real cramped, but, you know, they didn't say it needs to be nice. I will put some lights in, because I'm not a barbarian. And then... Walls... Oops. Wrong kind of walls. Wall... We're going to want, like, a door... Here... to the kitchen. I don't even know if I'm going to need this other space, but we'll see. So, the kitchen, ops console, shuttle hangar. So most of the stuff, it's really just the kitchen that is left. So I made it bigger than it needs to be, but whatever. I would definitely, absolutely not choose to live here. Because it does not have enough infrastructure to make me think it's survivable, but, you know. Alright, so that doesn't have power. If I have max range... Where is its power node? Oh, right. This is, right. Power... conduit. It's a different kind of power. I'm not used to making asteroid bases, obviously. The other cargo shuttle was empty. This one has nothing in it, so it was, I don't know why it's there, but it just is. Alright, so now all it's missing is the shuttle hangar, because it's not powered, and the kitchen just got added. So it's essentially ready to be released any second now. And I'm just trying to make it like a slightly nicer. Do you even have food here? Like, truly, no. Got it. Come on, builders. Come on, builders. What is taking you? I'm apparently critically low on hull blocks for... yeah, for the Yoda. Probably because I was, using a whole bunch of them. So I'm going to transfer... not that many. I'm going to transfer some of them back. Okay, station should be done. I'm gonna do a little bit more, like, because it's a destructive environment for heating and cooling. And then maybe add a little bit more furniture. Because, again, this super sucks the way it is. Come on, builders. Get to it. What else? Maybe a jukebox? So if we take a look at the sleep, this is not a terrible spot to sleep, and leisure, this is not a terrible spot to leisure. It's only going to get better. So yeah. Mission accomplished here in a second. I'll put in a few more wall lights. Again, I made this, like, building way larger than it needed to be, but, you know, I aim to please. So once the last few trimmings is done, I'll turn it over to them. Maybe a little bit lighter here. Okay. Release. And I didn't, like, loot it. I know there was more resources on it that I could have, like, pillaged, but I'm good with what we've done. Okay, sweet. So we gained 7 relationship with them and 3,000 coin. And now the Zeitgeist Folly drops off our fleet, and Inari 7 was given over to them. Cool. This new station, one of the advantages of this is, like, right when you make a new station, they're in dire need of, like, all resources. So I could rake them over the coals in terms of... So I'll sell some stuff at, like, premium. Done. The other thing I want to do is make medical supplies. Replace some of the meds supplies that I used. So I'm going to make medical supplies if I have, like, less than 5. Put that in the queue. And then apparently my reward is waiting for a free airlock from the Inari. Got it. So, just trying to wrap this up so that we can go to the Path of Sin next. Yes. Let's get rid of the build, the contractor, abandon, and then claim the Silent Rider. So we have a miner again. Good call. Thanks for reminding me. Oh, wow. They're really using it. Like truly. 'Tis a station now. Okay. Well, we did all the trades. I think we're good here. I might want to stick around to do some trades. I don't think there's any other missions. So do some trades with the other locals to see if there's, like, more I mean, I have so many credits, it's stupid, but I do want tech blocks. So that'll work. And then we'll be on our way to the Path of Sin. So make contact with the Flaming Sword once this current trade is done. And possibly the Military Alliance trade. You... I don't really... I gotta sell you my poop. Oh, you don't even want my poop. Smart. Smart man. I'll sell you my hull blocks. So the Sin Path is really on the opposite side of the... It's back in Omicron Wimix. That's annoying. It's like where we just came from, sadly, when we departed to build this station. But yeah, that's just how it goes. Now I'm hoping in transit to... Oh, pre-programmed microcontroller just got done. So next we're going to get the salvage robot station. And what should we queue up for research after that? Up to you. Ship systems. I would probably do the targeting jammer. Industries, I would do advanced disassembly. Crew equipment, I would do laser weapons. Medical and AUGs, I would do the neural. Actually, you know what? Medical and AUGs, I'll do stimulants, because that leads to nano-AUG. Robots, chimp, robotics, salvage would work towards the combat robot. Learning would be advanced learning systems. I think the reason I think learning computer only goes you up to 4. So if we want our medical get up to 6, I would need the advanced learning systems, FYI. Hauler, or what I would need for advanced nutrition for botany and alien tech. And knowing that this only goes up to 4, I'll nuke these. That's why we haven't made any progress there. I mean, yeah. What it could do here is skill rule. If mining from 1 to 4, if construction 1 to 4, if industry 1 to 4, basically just like learn up to 4 if you have the capacity, so that everyone is like doing it. medical. I did medical twice. Botany, medical, research, weapons, nav, gunner, shielding, ops, pilot. And I know you can't see me, but cheers. I'm drinking. Now I am going to prioritize advanced learning over salvage robot because you guys had wanted me to get net augmentations, so I'm gonna prioritize it to push that ahead faster because I feel like that fulfills your wishes more earnestly. All right, let's jump. Thank you for tuning in to Space Haven, which originally streamed live on Twitch. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Pathfinders.